And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Victor Robles leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Batting second, center fielder
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Ohtani, the tall righty, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
First and second, no outs. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Robles, the lead runner out at second. Rodriguez at first with no outs. That's towards center. Kim hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you've got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against it.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Oh, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
So 2 down now, and here is Luke Raley.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Misses outside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Batting sixth, the designated
now batting
hitter,
Mitch Haniger.
Haniger.
One and 0.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there.
Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get one more and get out of this inning. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
This one in the air, right field. Pages on the move. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the mound today, Logan Gilbert.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed 2nd and 3rd time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the 1st inning and the 2nd inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at
One
ball
ball.
1.
No strike.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Polanco hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Huge sigh of relief, I'm sure.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now.
Tommy
And with their
Edman.
ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And it's even up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
He swings and fouls 1 off. 1 out, bases empty. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's Freddie Freeman. Gilbert checks the runner. And he dives back in safely. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Strike.
Man at second. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this 1st inning.
And misses inside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
And now 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Righty delivers. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Here comes Edman around third. He'll score easily.
Showing a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Solid double down the line. That was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
One out, runner at second. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Freeman over at second, 1 down. And a swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And that drops in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Just missed.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
High fly ball out to left field. Rosarena moving under it. And that is that. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Ohtani back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Line drive. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Man at second. That just misses. 2-1. That one out to right. Pajes sizes this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting ninth, second baseman Dylan Moore.
Here's Dylan Moore.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Off the mark there. 1-0. On the ground right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Not in time. He's safe. It's 1-1.
Right
So
fielder,
important to
Victor
really
Robles.
lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting, the center fielder,
So digging in, Julio
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, catcher Cal.
Now the
Raleigh.
catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. There's a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Dodger
Leading
Stadium,
off for
bottom of the
Dodgers,
second. Here comes
third
Max Muncy.
baseman, Max Muncy.
Swing and a miss.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Ripped to right. Robles makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Andy
Pajes.
Pajes. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
No ball.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
And that is downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking
Batting
for on the
eighth,
mound. Really nice
designated
pitch right there, and
hitter,
had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was
Porto.
thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Way outside, ball one. And another ball. A little bit low. And now 3-0.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
That one is hammered right field. That's back. Tattooed and gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
2 outs, nobody on. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and he just misses. There's the strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Now batting.
Now it's Mookie
shortstop,
Betts.
Mookie Betts.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Foul ball. And it's fouled away. Gilbert picks over, and he's back in on a dive. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning.
Fielder,
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And that one fouled off.
One ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Luke Raley now at the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And that's in for a strike. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
3-1.
Right down to shoot. And now 3-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
One down, base is empty. And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it
Now
really
batting,
well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Mitch Haniger.
Next is the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1. Pickoff move to first.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Misses the sweeper.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Doubled in his first AB. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it. And
now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mariners 1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
you know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next offering is down low. There's a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe
Now
as a
batting,
hammer
the first
or
baseman,
Uncle Charlie, and you can see why.
Freeman.
It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here is Freddie Freeman. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Just missed.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. And a strike in there. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar
2 down, bases empty.
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That clips the corner. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs, bases empty. The next offering misses. Now 1-2. That one to first. Raley takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mariners 1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Mariners,
John Sciambi
third
with Chris
baseman,
Singleton,
Jorge
and set to lead
Polanco.
off the 4th, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
Sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. Moore, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, no strike.
And that misses off the outside edge. And a 4-pitch walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the
Up next
walk,
for
and that
Seattle,
last one
right fielder,
didn't even
Victor
threaten the zone.
Robles.
Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Back to the top of the lineup, Victor Robles. Up next for the Mariners. And there's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4.
Runner, yes,
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw, and they got it.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Rodriguez up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. And midway in the 4th, it's the Dodgers 2 and the Mariners 1. Back here in L.A., Will Smith to the plate.
Catcher, Will Smith.
Foul ball there. That's a little bit low. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch just misses. Smith gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes up the middle. Crawford throws to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pages.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. Awesome play there.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael.
And here is Michael Conforto. He's already homered in this game. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Fought off foul. Runner at third, 2 away. That's to third. Polanco whips it to first, and the inning is over. So the Dodgers leave one. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the fifth. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Ohtani back to work. Ball one there.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Inside just missed. And as well, lots of pop in that bet. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now batting, left fielder,
And here is Randy Arozarena. 0 for 2 in this one. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Next offered in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Luke Raley getting ready to hit. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Now
Really nice
batting,
job staying up the
designated
middle with his
hitter,
approach. He
Mitch
didn't try to do
Haniger.
too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Haniger in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. High, but still in the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Raley, the runner at first with 2 gone. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And that's too high.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
J.P. Crawford in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mariners 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1. And a curve is down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One-two now. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So the batting order turns over. Here's Mookie to hit.
Shortstop.
Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
One down, base is empty.
1-2.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder
2 outs, base is empty. Tommy Edman at the plate, 1 for 2. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Just missed. Fouled off left side.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Michael Grove on to pitch out of the pen here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Crawford in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Blake Trinan up and throwing. Scott, the lefty, warming up as well. And that one misses up and in. 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Pitch misses there. 3-1 now. Jorge Polanco in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. In there, sets him down on strikes. Fastball to letters, throws him for strike 3.
No, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. That one missed. Next offering is fouled back. The Dodgers up by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he
Second
didn't give
baseman,
in. Showed a
Dylan
willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Man at second. That one the other way. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, right fielder Victor Robles.
Here's Victor Robles.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. One left for Seattle, and our score remains 2-1. And we're back, bottom of the sixth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. On the inside corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Called strike right there.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Logan Gilbert gives way, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
So out
Seattle.
of the bullpen for the Mariners,
Number 83.
Edward Bizzardo. He's into the game with the bases empty. Two down, bases empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner at first with two away. And now it's Max Muncy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1. Ground ball right side. Oh, he brings it down. Nice play. What a play. Inning over. One left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
Rips one to right, and that's a fair ball. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
So the tying run at second. Just missed. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul. With the tying run at second, here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch just misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's ripped into the outfield. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Line to left. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 3-2.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Michael Grove done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. And the first offering is not close.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
To third. Throws to first in time, and there's 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. There's a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Way inside. Two outs. Stays alive. That misses. 2-2. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late and they come away without an out.
Now batting shortstop J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. Almost got him. Way high. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Haniger off of first with 2 away. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mariners 3 and the Dodgers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pages.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Gregory Santos preparing to come on if needed. Snyder getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike 2.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Edward Bizzardo will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
Seattle.
pitcher for the Mariners, Gabe
Number
Spire.
55. Gabe Spire.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Swinging a foul out of play. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following
Up
suit.
next,
It's just a
for
good
the
day as a
Dodgers,
manager or as a
second
pitching coach when you can
baseman,
hand the ball off to
Hassan
multiple
Kim.
arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So up next, Hassan Kim. A strikeout and a walk. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Close, but called a ball. And it's a ball and a strike. Just missed. That misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save! And the tying run is now in scoring position. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Runner edges away at second. Out to short, Crawford. Fires across the diamond, inning over. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail it 3-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back,
Dodgers,
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
49.
Blake Trinan.
Blake Trinan.
And stepping in for
Leading
the
off
Mariners,
for Seattle,
Jorge
third
Polanco.
baseman, Jorge Polanco.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well,
No
these
ball, 1
Mariners
strike.
doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Polanco checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Bounce to the right. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And one out now. And up next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. First offering misses badly for ball one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Michael Kopech getting ready to go. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. There's the strike.
1-1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Here's a 1-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Robles in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The next pitch misses. 1-2 the count. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the eighth. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Dodgers 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll
48.
into the bottom of the eighth. Gregory Santos. Well, one-run
Leading off
game.
for the
Here's a switch hitter,
Dodgers,
Tommy Edman.
Center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
That's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, first
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Corner
Freeman.
infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Just off the outside edge. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the eighth inning. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to first, Raley. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat
Up
right
next,
there. Nice
for
job
the
of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's a strike at the knees. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A lot of hitters
Now
tell
batting,
themselves, line
the
drive over the
catcher,
infielder's
Will.
head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Santos checks over to first, and he's back. And the batter now, Will Smith. On the ground, out to short, into the outfield, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And that's outside. That one misses, and the count now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Andres Munoz getting loose out there. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. That one way outside, and the count is 3-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And they're all loaded up.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Gregory Santos won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. So they turn to their closer, Andres Munoz.
Now
Definitely
pitching
a
for
huge
Seattle,
at bat in this game coming
number
up right here.
75,
But with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting
Munoz.
1 batter, and this should be fun.
So bases all loaded up. And next for LA, Andy Pages. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Dodgers threatening. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner
Now
Scott.
pitching
And we
for
all
the
know about
Dodgers,
his slider. It's just filthy,
number
man. And
66.
one of the better ones in the game, I'd say.
Tanner
Spin rate's
Scott.
very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game.
for Seattle,
Julio
center fielder,
Rodriguez
Julio
digs in
Rodriguez.
now. And there's a foul ball. Scott, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Michael Kopech looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one just misses. That's too low, and that's ball two. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Gets the catcher by a step.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. And that's in for a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swings through that.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Just off the inside edge.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
Leading off for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Next offering misses down and away. That missed inside, and that's ball two. Fastball is outside. Hesung Kim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One-run game, bottom nine. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
He's 2 outs away. And up next for Los Angeles, Hae-Sung Kim. And there's a ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That one missed.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop. Mookie.
So they're down to their final out. Here's Betts.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that's a little high.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.